Welcome to the Colorado Amateur Radio Emergency Service VHF net. This is K0JSC. Jeff in Canyon City representing regions 4 and 5. Net control for the session of the Colorado ARES net. Do you have emergency or priority traffic? This is a direct net for coordination of Colorado ARES districts and to provide a forum for announcements of interest to the ARES community. Please use the following techniques when participating in this net. Use a transmit tone of 88.5 Hz. Optionally, you can also decode a receive tone of 123.0 Hz if your transceiver supports split tone operation. Key your transmitter and wait 2 seconds before speaking so that you can be heard on all the system's repeaters. Do not use the technique of keying up and saying this is or good evening, and then unkeying before giving call sign information, as this causes problems with system linking. Please allow the repeater to drop completely between transmissions to prevent timeouts. Use plain English, standard ITU phonetics, and no Q signals, please. Backup net frequencies of the Rocky Mountain Radio Links 146.940 with a negative offset and a 103.5 Hz tone, or the Pikes Peak FM Association's 146.970, also with a negative offset and a 100 Hz tone. I'll now call on section management. Please indicate if you have business for the net. Section manager Jack Chiacha, WM0G. Section Emergency Coordinator Robert Wareham, N0EFQ. Assistant Section Emergency Coordinators and Section Liaison Officers. Regional Emergency Coordinators, please call now.
Kilo 1, Delta Delta November, Amanda, regions 4 and 5.
Net acknowledges K1DDN. Are there any other stations with business for the net? Call now. I'll now take check-ins from emergency coordinators, the designated representatives, or ARRL officials that do not have business for the net. Please give call sign, name, title, and district. ECs or designated representatives, Region 1, North Central.
This is Whiskey 7 Zulu Charlie Oscar, W7ZCO, R1D4 Dick.
This is Kilo Alpha Zero Bravo Sierra Alpha, KA0BSA George, R1D3.
KD5DKQ Mark, R1D2EC with business for the net.
Whiskey Bravo 5, Papa Juliet Bravo, WB5PJB, Gary, Region 1, District 5, AEC.
Net copies W7ZCO, K0BSA, KD5DKQ with business, WB5PJB. Any additional ECs or designated representatives, Region 1 North Central? None heard. Let's move on to ECs or designated representatives, Region 2 South Central.
This is John, EC for Region 2, District 2, Kilo Delta Zero, Sierra Foxtrot Yankee.
Kilo Delta Zero, Mike Romeo Charlie, Jim R2D1EC.
And that copies KD0SFY and KD0MRC. Let's move on to ECs or designated representatives from Regions 3, 4, and 5, Northeast, Southeast, and South.
Whiskey Bravo Zero, Yankee Kilo Oscar, Mike R5D2 EC.
This is Whiskey Echo Zero, Bravo Yankee Quebec, Chris, R5D2 AEC.
District 2, Dave, AEC.
This is the Colorado Connection.
Okay, there was a double. Net copies W0YKO, K0BYQ, and the R3D2 AEC. I copied that, but not your call. Can you come back with your call?
Yeah, absolutely. The call is Whiskey Zero, Delta Delta Zulu.
W0DDZ, R3D2 AEC. Got it. Anyone else? ECs or designated representatives are 3, 4, and 5, Northeast, Southeast, and South. Okay, ECs are designated representatives, Region 6, 7, 8, 9, San Luis Valley, Southwest, West, and Northwest.
N0KM, Dave, R6D1.
November 0, Oscar Alpha Yankee, Cliff, Region 9, District 6, EC.
Net copies N0KM and N0OAY. Sorry, lost my place in the script here. Any additional ARRL officials, please call now. Okay, I had one station that listed business, KD5, DKQ. Go ahead with your business, sir. This is K0JSC.
Thank you, sir. Arapahoe County Fair coming up 27th, 28th, 29th of this month, July, at Arapahoe County Fairgrounds, east of Gun Club on Quincy. And R1D2 could use some extra help. If you have some time that you could come help us during that weekend, we would sure appreciate it. We'll take any time you have. Shortages right now are late evenings and late evenings at this point. Best way to sign up is our website, Arapahoe ARES, all one word, .org. Let me pause. And the first paragraph talks about the fair, and there's a sign up below. Please pass that on to your members. We're looking for other ARES districts who would like to come out and help us. If any questions can be directed to EC@ArapahoeARES.org. That's KD5DKQ, back to net.
Okay, thank you, sir. Before we move on, questions or comments regarding KD5DKQ's traffic, call now. Okay, let's turn it over to Philip, K0BAN, for the Colorado Areas VHF net report. And as always, Philip, you can, when you finish up with that, move on to the weather report. Go ahead.
K0JFC, this is K0BAN. Good evening to the net. And I'll start off with the FSK Digital Net report. K0TER was net controlled for this morning at 8:35 a.m. He had 4 check-ins and lasted for 30 minutes. Their exercise was airmail round robin passing ICS 213 attachments. I'll go on to the signal sideband net report from this morning. Net control was W0OJW, and it lasted for 11 minutes, and he had 16 check-ins. And I'll reset for weather. Colorado WeatherNet this morning, 2 meters had 19 check-ins, and 75 meters had 20. The high in the state, if you believe it or not, was 102, and that was up here in Greeley. The low was in Leadville, of course, at 46 degrees. And the most preset we had this morning was in Peyton at 0.34 of an inch. That's all there is for this evening, and K0GFC, this is K0BAN. Good evening, and back to you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. As always, now take check-ins from all stations listening. We'll first look for a call sign suffixes Alpha through India.
Kilo Echo 0 KI0EP, Kilo India 0 Echo Papa, Allen R1D2.
W9CE, Whiskey 9 Charlie Echo, Jeff, R1D4.
Kilo Echo 0, Golf Mike Sierra,
Bravo,
Randy,
Charlie,
510.
K5, BBC, R3D2.
Whiskey 0 Delta Delta Papa, W0 DDP, AEC R1D5.
Whiskey 2 India Mike Zulu, R5D1.
All right, let me roger who I have. There were two doubles. One of them I worked out, the other one I didn't. Copied KI0EP and a Kilo Echo 0 question mark, so I'll come back to that one. W9CE, K0GMS, K5BBC, W0DDP, W2IMZ. The KE0 that I didn't acknowledge, can you come back with your full call, please? Okay, one more time. There was a Kilo Echo 0 that I didn't copy. Could you come back with your full call? Nothing heard. Let's try one more time. Suffix is Alpha through India for the Colorado Aries net. Please call now.
Kilo Echo 0, Lima Hotel. Brad, R5D2.
Kilo Echo 0, Romeo Hotel Juliet, Joseph, R9D1.
Okay, that copies K0LLH, K0DMK, K0RHJ. I believe that I got that one correct. Let's move on to call sign suffixes Juliet through Romeo.
This is
KB3
Whiskey
MQD,
0,
Paul.
Oscar Juliet Whiskey, Dan, R5D2.
Kilo Echo 0, Kilo Yankee Bravo, Walt, R2D2.
Kilo Echo 0, November Whiskey Romeo, Ron, Creed, 6R6D1.
All right, I got one double. We'll work that out in a second. W0OJW got you down, KE0KYB and KE0NWR. I believe there was a KB3 that got caught up in the double and I didn't copy your call. The KB3 again?
KB3 MQD, Paul, R1D6.
Okay, Paul, got you, sir. Thank you. Let's move on to suffixes Sierra through Zulu.
November 0, Whiskey Kilo Romeo, and 0, WKR, Chip, R9D4.
Kilo Charlie 0, Uniform
Charlie
Oscar,
Oscar Sierra,
KC0, UFO,
Rick,
Brian, R2D3.
R2D2.
This is Kilo 0, Whiskey, Sierra, Uniform, Paul, Region 1, District 6.
Alpha Delta 0 Zulu Mike, AD0ZM, Jim, R1. R1D4.
Yeah, okay, let me confirm who I have. There was at least one double there, maybe two. And 0WKR, I think that was the last round. I've got a KC0, and that was the double with somebody else that I didn't copy at all, so I'll come back to you guys. K0WSU and 80 Zulu Mike. So the KC0 didn't copy. Please call now.
Kilo Charlie 0, Uniform Foxtrot Oscar, KC0 UFO, Brian, R2D3.
Okay, Brian, have you? And there was another station that you guys doubled by chance. The other station I didn't acknowledge, please call.
Whiskey 0, Charlie Oscar Sierra, Rick, Region 2, District 2.
Okay, Rick, I got you as well. This is K0JSE Net Control, Colorado Areas VHF Net. Let's open it up. Any call sign suffix Alpha through Zulu. Call now.
Kilo Echo 0, Alpha Papa Uniform, Jeff, Colorado Springs.
Okay, the net acknowledges KE0APU. Thank you. This is K0JSE Net Control to Colorado Areas Net. Are there any stations with additional business or comments for the net? Stations with appropriate band privileges are encouraged to participate in the following Colorado Areas nets. VHF single sideband net on 3.810 MHz lower sideband at 0800 every Sunday. VHF digital net on 3.590 MHz mark RTTY at 0730 on the 1st, 3rd, and 5th Sundays. VHF sound card net on 3.590 MHz 0830 on the 2nd and 4th Sundays. VHF CW net on 3.570 MHz 0730 on the 2nd and 4th Sundays, and the 2-meter single sideband net, 1900 hours every Monday, 144.220 MHz upper sideband. Are there any late check-ins?
OJW.
Go ahead, Dan.
Thank you there, Jeff. And just for you and all the other NCSs here for this net, we made a change on the HF to have the digital net only on the 1st and 3rd. And I know we mentioned it here a couple times, but I'll just, with the pace of life, sometimes it gets covered up there. So any of y'all can make the changes in your net script that the digital is just the 1st and 3rd Sundays now. W0JW BACnet.
This is the Colorado Connection.
Okay, Dan, thanks for the info. I probably heard it and missed it. It hasn't made it to the net script on the website, so we'll see if we can make that happen. Thanks for the heads up for sure. And with that, thank you for participating in the Colorado Areas VHF net. I show 33 check-ins this evening. The net is now closed at 2025 with our thanks to the Colorado Connection for the use of the repeater system. 7-3, everybody. Appreciate it. See you next week. K0JSC.
This presentation was brought to you by the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club. For more information, visit our website, ncarc.net. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.